Alright, yo. I was about to do a slightly different recording, but apparently the update just came out. It is like 7:17 California time right now. Sorry, I think that's Pacific Western time. And it said it just regardless, it said the update was supposed to come out December 17th, and it is December 16th. So I'm, starting my intro at the bar, and what I will do is I'm gonna break right into the update because I just downloaded the update. It is Tuesday, I believe. Tuesday. Let me check yeah, it's Tuesday, the 16th, and the update isn't supposed to come out until Wednesday, the 17th. So I don't know why it's out a little bit early, but I already purchased this, the ULTRAKILL collab set 2, which I watched a video that said we were going to be getting nothing at all from this collab, so I'm happy to be getting something even if we don't use it. It looks like armor, and I'm already really, really happy with my armor because of the improved carrying capacity. And it's just legendary, so it has 780 defense and 2,000 health. What does this have? This is probably only going to be for looks, right? Yeah, that's really a low health, right? And defense. The other one had 2,000 health, right? And 780 armor. Let's check one last time. Game's being a little buggy right now because so I don't even think that's comparable. But anyways, so this is obviously new. Unlock after a certain PAL has been captured. So there is officially a new PAL in the game. That's really cool. I'm sad because update just came out, and all I needed to do was beat Bastigor and get that saddle. So that's new, and I didn't even check what does that require to build. Okay, it's just plasteel, palmetto, ingot, and high quality cloth. So that shouldn't be too hard for myself. I knew the update was coming out soon, so I made sure to have a wealth of over 100 technology points and ancient technology points before the update came out. So I'm looking to see if there's any new items over here, because there's one more right here, ULTRAKILL collab set number 1, and then same thing, just a lot weaker, and then the weapon is slightly different, and the materials to craft it are slightly different. So I'm looking on this side as well as this side, and it doesn't seem as though we got any new items, which if this is the big update, I was kind of hoping for a couple more items, right? I guess I could go to filter, uncheck all, show unlocked technologies. No. How do I show just technologies that I don't have? Oh man, I'm not very smart, am I? I think the only ones I don't have are PAL because the saddles. I shouldn't have 2 saddles, right? Alright, this is not working. It's not showing anything at all. Oh, the saddles are key items. That's why it's not working. Okay, so the only new item is on level 65. That's the only item I don't have so far. That's new, excuse me. I don't have the Bastigor saddle, but I had 4 extra points to account for that. I was going to get that. So I'm interested to see the Palpedia probably has been updated then, right? And I'd like to see what this new PAL is. Shoot, I'll probably go capture it right away. I was going to make a recording updating the breeding project and doing the PAL arena, but that's Bastigor. Okay, so this was never there before. Is this a new thing? Are they going to start including the bees even if you haven't caught them yet? Or am I mistaken about that? Has that always been there? Are they going to include it at the very bottom? Okay, alright, so they're literally adding them by like chronological order. I like that a lot. Is it on the map? I'm seeing some of the map art has changed slightly. Like, my dog just got up. ¿Cuánto ha dormido, mama? Muy bien. She's got a big old cone on right now, so she's running everything. I felt her run into my game chair. Oh, I panicked for a minute. When I was right here, I thought I was zoomed in enough to see the markers. So I was like, no way they deleted all my markers. I've worked so hard to get this many markers. But let's check it out. Did they? Okay, so let me finish my thought really quick. Some of the art looks different. I kind of noticed. Oh, whoa! Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me finish my thought really quickly. I noticed this maybe looked different. The ore mining site. I was like, was that art different? So then, when we come to the map, the base icon definitely looks different as well. So that art is different. This is definitely different. Okay. This... Huh. This shouldn't be new, so I don't know why it's... Oh, and I can't scroll between them anymore, but I can click a little bit easier, can't I? Huh. Alright, I don't know why it's making me re-register all of my schematics. I don't know why all of these classify as furniture. Alright, it's not that big of a deal. This is how you do it? I don't want to do that. Oh, and you can favorite items. Ooh, okay, efficiency enhancement. Paint mode. Ooh, I knew that was going to be new. Q, does that switch the palette? Wow. Copy color, remove paint, edit palette. Wow. How does one... Oh, wow. Can you really pick any color? Wow, that's kind of shocking, to be honest. And then left click is just paint? Oh, alright. I was kind of hoping maybe it would cover the pattern. R is just remove paint. Is it that simple? And then stop painting is just the right click? Huh. P for paint mode. Just... Then does it stay orange forever? Is that it? I'm sure I'm obviously... Okay, hold on. I actually would like to unpaint that. How do I... R to remove paint. Alright, this is pretty interesting little update here. And then... C? Oh, you go straight into building, and then this is disassembly. Okay. Well, at least it shows you an icon in the middle of your screen. You see that paintbrush? That means painting. The hammer means building, and the paper breaking in half, or a board or something breaking in half, means disassembly. And then this is back to main menu, and then escape is still the same button, or still does the same thing, excuse me. I reset my server, oh wow, and I updated, and yeah, these guys normally unassign themselves when server gets reset, or to be fair, they only, that many only unassign when an update happens. So where's the saline? I'm definitely supposed to have a saline number 1 working on the fishing pond, because that one has all of her tasks turned off, except handiwork. Okay, let's go back to the map now. I'd like to look closely and see. So this is kind of what I wondered with the new update. What would they do for players like me who have a really large portion of the map discovered? I mean, I guess right out here, I have a really large portion of the map undiscovered. But where would they put like new pals is what I'm wondering. Because there is a new pal, we know that much. Oh, is it a slab pal? Do you have to send your pals out on an expedition and get fragments to make a slab for this pal? Is it not just gonna be... Oh man, is it not gonna be a pal you just find? I don't know if I would like another summoning altar pal, to be honest. Yeah, and especially if the saddle is at level 65, I imagine it would be... I gotta drink some water, my voice is all over the place. I imagine it would be on the Feybreak island if it was that high of a level, or on its own new island. But again, I'm not really seeing any new islands. I'll check it out really quick. Let me sip this bev. Much better. Maybe if I go to the crafting table, see if I can see any changes on the crafting table. I was really hoping for a new glider. That would have been really cool. Wow, I have enough pred cores for this thing? Jeez, living near a pred rampaging pal spawn point has been extremely helpful, but okay, so I definitely need to make at least one or two of these. These are pretty sick, and then I'm gonna make, they look sick. I at least want to try it on for a little bit. Maybe it'll probably be the armor I wear, but I love being a knight. But I guess it is time for a little change up and drip. But alright, let me collect my thoughts. I probably should have made a couple more copies of that armor, because I would like one for my personal storage, and then I would like one to share on the multiplayer server, and then I'd like one in here for extra armor. Which I guess, I don't know, I guess if it's armor, it goes over here. I'll put it in the specialized slot, I suppose. I don't even know. Anyways, I was saying I think the new PAL might be a PAL you can only get by combining fragments like this. So let me go upstairs really quickly. I was trying to see if maybe the crafting table would let me see if I could, the crafting table, the assembly line, brother, did I just say crafting table? Is this Minecraft? Is there any new dishes? Why does this look like there's new food here? Hold on. Nah, that's new, right? I'm just trying to avoid the fact I said, did I say crafting table? Is that what I said? I'm pretty embarrassed. I meant assembly line. Brothers. Anyways, I was trying to see if I could craft it on the assembly line, but normally you need at least one piece of the fragment to be able to craft a slab to offer up to the summoning altar. Excuse me. Got a little tripped up there. So I'm going to go upstairs to my expedition room. Oh man, that's a breeding project. I've been working on that. It's just blown up lately. It's done really good. And I was going to try to get a recording of that, but I don't think I have 23 minutes to wait. Change the destination, and then there we go. It's right there. Yeah. Dang, that sucks. I'm gonna have to wait a whole how many minutes for it. I guess I could go to Feybreak, so that's what I'll do. I'll go to Feybreak right now, but you guys see it? Hartalis Slab fragment. I kind of figured this is where I could find it. Dang. Alright, that's a little bit annoying. I'm probably not gonna get it in this recording. So should I end the recording right now and start another one? And excuse me, end the recording right now and then start another one when the expedition comes back. But then I may not even have, this expedition may not even come back with the slabs, maybe the issue. That's okay. I think I will end the recording and just put this video on top of the other video, because I've got to go do some stuff for 30 minutes in real life anyways, so I could definitely AFK this. Alright, I will be right back. Don't you guys go anywhere. It'll be seconds for you. Just wait 2 seconds. Be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. I actually changed my mind. I finished up with my chore in real life really quickly, so I'm actually just going to try to go raid a couple caves really quickly. I was thinking about that. I had to take my dogs outside, that's what it was. I just didn't want to say it, because it was to use the restroom. They both took big fat poops, now you guys know. Anyways, I'm going to come over here and hit a couple of caves. I think I have to activate the supply drop first. So I'm going to activate the supply drop. Nah, it's a meteorite descent. And then I'm going to activate the supply drops, and then I'm going to go raid a couple caves. That feels slightly faster. I wonder if it is. And I'm going to go raid a couple of caves so that I can try to get some of the slabs and fragment pieces to make a slab from the caves and cave chests. Huh. You seem to have slightly more health than I'm used to, and you look a lot more purple now. Am I mistaken? Your hearts may have been improved. Oh, okay. Have I caught 12 of you? I have. Nice. Funny to see the Neptilius is still popping up on the right there. Obviously, if y'all haven't watched the other videos, or if you don't play a lot of Power World, then it might not be very obvious. But if you have watched some of my other videos, or you do play a lot of Power World, then it will be obvious that I'm trying to make a Neptilius raid army to fight Blazimuth Ryu. But I mean, it's good timing because the new raid boss just came out, so it'll be good for fighting that as well. I'm gonna talk about it in my next video recording that I make, but I've been using fast travel points to get around a lot from place to place during these recordings to make it a little bit easier on the viewers to watch. Wow, they really updated the graphics. It's a lot smoother. I've been thinking that, I just haven't said it, but man, it looks good when you fly. Anyways, I've been using fast travel points to make it slightly more entertaining and to make the videos higher pace and a little bit smoother for the viewer. But I've explained it a couple times. I actually like to fly from place to place. I don't care if it would have taken me 5 minutes to get to this cave from the Feybreak Island. Do I have 12 of these yet? I do. From the Feybreak Island, I don't really care. I would have just, I still would have liked to do, sorry guys, it's pretty hard to commentate and play the game sometimes. I'm just getting lost in my thoughts. I like to fly from place to place because I was doing that these last couple days. I wasn't recording just because my house was pretty noisy. It wasn't, alright, let's see if we get any. No, we didn't get any slab fragments really quickly. Ah, got none, really. As I mentioned in a previous video, we get this schematic all the time, so it's kind of hard to be excited about it. The treasure map was only blue. But I've been flying around recently because I haven't been recording, so I haven't felt any pressure to fast travel from place to place for the viewer. But man, I started just flying from place to place, and I started finding so many Lithmunk effigies, and I'm like, dude, I thought I had found nearly all of them, to be 100% honest. So it's always surprising to find so many more Lithmunk effigies. So I know, and I was finding dungeons I hadn't yet marked, and I love marking dungeons to know where they are. So that's always extremely helpful. And then, so I was just finding tons of unmarked dungeons, and then I found like 2 more journals, 2 more full journals. Is that a new dungeon? That rock looks like it would have been a dungeon of some sort, but it's not. So I know I'm being a hypocrite and I'm not doing it right now. I'm using the fast travel points right now, and I'll say it again in the next video, but pretty soon here I'm going to go back to flying from place to place just because it was so rewarding. I found so many rampaging pals as well. I found so many like treasure chests that had decent loot in them. I found some journals, just some good loot. So I think I would like to go back to doing that, just because, go back to flying from place to place, just because it's been so, I don't know, let's check, I've got 12. Just because it's been so rewarding to me so many different times. I'll mention it again in my next video, but I'll start dropping timestamps, so that if you don't want to watch me fly from place to place, or if I get distracted and it's taking me a really long time, I'll drop timestamps so you don't have to watch me fly. Man, 2 caves and no luck at all. It's not great. That's okay. I sent out an expedition. It just has 38 minutes before it comes back, and it's not even guaranteed to have the new raid. But wow, it looks smooth. I've been so choppy and glitchy these last few days. To go through that smoothly is kind of surprising. I don't know. I kind of just assumed it was my system's fault because I don't have a super tanky rig of a PC. So I kind of just figured, oh, I'm having a hard time loading all the information because I keep placing more and more markers and more items in my base, and I keep, you know, upgrading more and more pals and adding more data to the game. So I thought it was just my PC having a harder and harder time processing it. But, okay, no, I was like, is that an unmarked dungeon? No, it's marked. But now that it's smooth today, it's making me think maybe it's been, because it's only been happening this last week or two that it's been really laggy, really choppy. So I'm wondering maybe it was just them uploading data to the server for the update, but I really should not just be parroting opinions out there and just chatting nonsense, because I'm not sure how all of that works. Is that a Lithmonk effigy right there? Wow. Well, that's exactly what I'm talking about, guys. That's embarrassing. I would have thought I found all of them on Feybreak, but then again, all of the towers that are up on this island, if you don't destroy them, you're not allowed to fly for quite some time. So if you haven't destroyed all of the towers, the anti-air towers, then you're actually not even allowed to fly on Feybreak. So for quite a lot of time, I wasn't really allowed to fly on Feybreak. So I guess it makes sense that I'm still missing some of the Lithmonks. I haven't flown over Feybreak as long as some of the... I haven't been flying over Feybreak Island as often as some of the other islands for as long as I have for the other islands. Man, I didn't really want to have to wait for the expedition to come back, but hopefully the expedition comes back with enough to at least make one slab, because I would love to face it in this video. Oh yeah, I forgot this one has no alpha PAL in it. I already have a raid army of Bastigors, and they're the ones who I sent out on the expedition mostly, so as soon as they come back, I don't think, you know what, now that I think about it, I was going to say, is there an Ultra version? Because if there's not an Ultra version, the regular version might be pretty hard to face, but then I was thinking, why would it give you Ultra Slab fragments from the expedition? Because it looked like, there we go, Hartalis Slab fragment. Hartalis. I wonder how many slab fragments you need. Ah, dang it, man. Come on. I wonder how many slab fragments you need to make a slab. But no, I think it has a regular version and an Ultra. But when I sent the expedition out, I swear I saw the expedition rewards say Xenolord Ultra Slab Fragments, and I was unaware that that was a reward. I think I'm going to fly here and then here. I think these are the last two caves I can, three. The last 3 caves I can check on, I believe. So I saw Xenolord Ultra Slab as a reward, which was making me think, oh, is there just no Hartalis Ultra, and that's why it's not showing it as a reward? But if I've never even beat the regular Hartalis, why would it show Hartalis Ultra as a regular reward that I could just grab? Oh wait, I kind of need that. Yeah, I don't have 12 Terrantruses. Hopefully she gets caught. If not, she dies. Not really anything I can do about that. Nice. Alright, I only need one more Terrantrus to have captured 12, excuse me. That's something else I've kind of been working on lately, is just anytime I pass a POW that I see that I don't have 12 of, I try to catch it just to get my capture count up to 12, because I think that would be pretty cool. I think that would be a flex, you could say, to have 12 of every POW captured. Especially without breeding too. I think it'd be a lot cooler if you did it from flying from place to place and actually capturing the POW. I think that makes it a lot cooler. But let's see, I think it's down here, I'm pretty sure. This is what I was talking about though. I really got to start flying from place to place a little bit more often to reap the full rewards. I already found one Lithmonk effigy in just this video, you know. And I know they don't really do anything yet, but I'm sure they'll upgrade capture power even further in the future, so I don't mind having a giant wealth of them. And I would love to just, if at all possible, I highly doubt the possibility, but I would love to obtain all of the Lithmonk effigies one day. That would be super cool, super large flex in my opinion. Damn, you're kind of chewing me to shit. Oh, you're going to hold me there while he does that? Or way, that's wild. Alright. I kind of have a lack of faith in Lord Xeno, that's why I didn't pull her out. Damn, you low-key just melted him though. That's another thing I've been thinking of lately. I don't know if Lord Xeno is going to be my permanent flyer. Much as I appreciate her, I just don't know if she's better than Jet Reezy. It's that simple. Just think Jet Reezy is maybe better in every single way. But I'm going to make sure it's fair to say that. Oh wow, just the regular slabs. Oh wait, never mind. These are green too. I'm stupid. But I'm giving Lord Xeno more than a fair chance. Dang, no Hartalis slab fragment. By trying to make it work over and over and over again. I'm going to give her a fair chance before I make a decision to switch back to Jetragon or to not switch back to Jetragon. Man, I don't even remember what I've been saying for most of this video. My mind has kind of been all over the place. I thought I had a thought to finish that I didn't finish, but I don't even remember if I did or didn't. Head's kind of been all over the place this video. Alright, let's go here. Definitely lose like 50% of your gameplay skills once you try to start commentating during your gameplay, and then you lose 50% of your communication skills once you try to game during communication. So it's a little bit of a trade-off, but I'm trying to have the two brain cells work together, if y'all know what I'm saying. Alright, let's try this cave out really quickly, and then where else can slab fragments even be found? I guess from dungeons. I guess I could raid some dungeons. Just seems a little bit suboptimal. Let me see. The first recording was like 15 minutes, and this one's already... Oh, that was what I wanted to say. And this one's already about to be 15 minutes. I didn't want it to be like a 2-hour long recording, but I guess it could be an update video recording, and all of this could just be chatter about how I feel about the update, which is with the thought I wanted to finish. That's what I remembered. I wanted to talk more about the update. So this is so cool. I definitely have... Oh, are you asleep? I'm just going to leave you then. But I wanted to talk about the update, so I think this may just become an update video. I didn't want it to run too long, but if I'm just chattering about the update the whole time and showcasing the new raid boss... raid boss... Sorry, my voice is cooked. I'll drink some more water in just a second. Damn, Lord Zeno, chill. We like Sylvages, Vegas. Then maybe it'll be okay that this video is an hour and a half long. So that's what I wanted to say about the update. I know I said in the middle of the, or in the beginning of the video, excuse me, that I was hoping that there would be more to this update, and I would just like to correct myself. I did some research while I was taking my dogs outside, and this is just supposed to be a really small update. This is just a home sweet home update, I guess, and it's just a quick little collab with ULTRAKILL. So this isn't supposed to be the 1.0 release. This isn't them releasing alpha. So I guess this is just some quality of life changes and then like a pretty small little collab update with ULTRAKILL. So let me drink some water really quick. But I also discovered some new things about the update. So I probably should have said something. I'm going to go pick up these treasures because we're waiting for the expedition anyways. And I probably should have stayed on the Feybreak Island. I'll probably fast travel back for the sake of the video. But again, I'm really trying to give Lord Zeno a chance. Sorry, I know my thoughts are jumping around all over the place. Again, I've never seen that black marketeer. Anyways, I'm really trying to give Lord Zeno a chance when it comes to flying. I really want to make sure that I like Jetragon better as a flyer, because it's probably definitely going to be Jetreezy or Lord Zeno, one or the other. It's not going to be both. But what else I found about the update, sorry, scatterbrain going all over the place, was that it's just it's supposed to be a small update with a couple cool new things and a couple quality of life fixes. So this isn't the big 1.0 update, so I should not have been expecting a bunch of large, significant and unique changes. So that's my bad. And then I missed one. Oh, I can't build from up here? I thought I could. Is that new? Can you not access the building menu from the air anymore? I thought that was... Maybe I'm just mistaken. Maybe that was never a thing, but... Let me see. Can I do it from right here? No, you can't. So maybe you just can't while riding a POW. Is that new? But one thing I missed was triangles. We have all types of triangles now. We have triangular foundations. We have a glass triangle wall inverted, so an inverted triangular wall. A triangular roof. That looks new. Yeah, glass POW passage entrance. So I didn't even see that in any of the videos that I was watching. Oh, wait. Okay, so there's quite a few new things. Diagonal wall, what does that even mean? Glass roof, that's always been a thing, right? And then the slanted, but then glass slanted triangular roof, and then glass pyramid roof. All of that is new for each of the materials. The triangular stone foundation, the slanted triangular roof, stone corner. So that's really cool. I didn't know they added a bunch of new what would that be called? Building foundation structures to the game. So that's really cool, part of the update I was unaware of. So I'm gonna go fly to this treasure map just to make sure I haven't missed anything on this way. Make sure there's no journals or lift-like effigies over here in the sanctuary, even though I was all over that sanctuary earlier this morning, capturing some pals I hadn't captured yet and stuff like that. So there better not be, or I would feel like a failure. It looks like something's like glowing out there. What is that? That kind of looks like a like one of the pedestals of the lift-like effigies that's been found already. That's one thing I do like about Lord Zeno. She seems to have like way more stamina than Jetragon at just about the same speed. So there's a lot of utility in being that fast for that long, but for such a long duration of time. But the fighting is just absolutely abysmal, the difference. Oh man, really no enhancement fruit that time, huh? I was really hoping for an enhancement fruit. Where is the fast travel over here? Let me take a minute and slow down. There is no fast travel over here. Alright. There's one all the way over here apparently, past this little cemetery. I was really hoping for an enhancement fruit. So let's go get the other treasure map. I know I said I was going to fly more, but I really don't want this video to be like 2 hours long. I'd like to try to keep it near an hour if I can. That's what I was saying. Just the fighting is abysmal from Lord Zeno. It's nowhere near Jetragon. It's like the flying is slightly better. I feel like Lord Zeno is slightly better as a flying mount, maybe, but and then, you know, you've got to, wow, really, are those 2 blue maps? Those were blue maps and I got pretty poor loot. I guess that's okay. It's not the worst. Okay as a flying mount, but even still, I have ran out of water ran out of stamina. Oh, nice. A technique book from an elemental chest. That's why I stopped and grabbed it. They normally have good stuff. But I did run out of stamina one time over water, and Lord Zeno started drowning pretty quickly, started losing life really quick. And I was like, alright, well that is not optimal. It's really cool when Jetragon just lands on the water and we're just fine. So that's always, you know, the most optimal. Just recovers stamina on the water. I've caught 12 of you for sure. So let's fast travel back to the base and drop off some of our loot, and then maybe raid some Feybreak dungeons really quickly. See if we can't. Oh, and we can check how many slab fragments it takes to make a slab. But let's raid those Feybreak dungeons, see if we can't find some more slab fragments. Just started Spy X Family. I'm on season 1 right now. Pretty good so far, pretty good. Just finished My Hero Academia. Oh, I forgot I left these here. I'm gonna make one more. Or no, I won't. I'll focus on this first. Okay, 1 of 4. I kind of figured. Damn, hold on. That says an exceptionally powerful level 65 Hartalis? What are the other raid boss levels on their very first slab? Alright. It's a little interesting. Not intimidating at all. Level 65. Anyways, just finished My Hero Academia as well as One Punch Man. Those were pretty good. Oh, gum moss. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Is that unique? Did I not? I should craft that even if it's low level. Alright, we'll put that over there. We'll slap these in here. Actually, you know what? It is an update video. Let me check it out really quick. Do I look cool? Ah, it doesn't matter. I'm an idiot. Alright, so let me go put it back. No, one of these, I'll take it upstairs. It'll be my personal storage, and then that's when I'll go change my appearance to see what it looks like. And I know I should be raiding dungeons right now to try to get the Hartalis Slab fragment a little bit quicker, but it's not that big of a deal. If I don't get it off of this first expedition, then I'll probably just cut the video and do it again, so not too big of a deal. Then really quickly, you guys are just going to watch me do my current breeding project that I've been working on. I've already gotten all of the Neptroses with perfect potential abilities, so I don't check their potential abilities anymore. They definitely changed the art on this too, the colors look different. I don't check for their abilities anymore with the glasses. I now just check for King of the Waves. I would like King of the Waves on one of these Neptroses for a separate breeding project. Apparently this POW becomes the fastest POW in the game if it has certain passives and is on the water. So I would like to test that out, see how that feels. That'll just be a future breeding project, but this breeding project is for the Blazemut Ryu raid, which was supposed to be my final raid boss, but that's okay. We'll get one more. None of these appear to be King of the Waves. And then I'll show you guys... No, I won't. I was going to show you guys what I've got going on with my other Neptiliuses. I might call them Neptulises sometimes, but I mean Neptilius. Anyways, I'm not going to show you what I have going on with my other Neptiliuses. I'm going to save that for the other video I was planning to make. So, oh, that expedition's actually almost done. It really has been almost done 38 minutes to be fair. Alright, let's see how much more time we have on this, and then let's go put this away in my personal storage and change. Okay, 5 minutes, nice. I might be able to check a dungeon within 5 minutes, but it might just be worth running my mouth and waiting for the expedition to finish. Let's see. Got a text, I had to check that really quick. I normally put my legendary armor in here, but not always actually. I guess I put some of my appearance pieces in here as well. Nice, so that worked out. Let's check out. I don't like that you lose your head. It's sick. I love looking like a robot, but I don't like losing the Moonlord helmet. I worked so hard for that. I think maybe just because the update... Maybe just because the update, I will keep this skin on for a little bit, but I'm probably going to go back to the night drip and then the... You know what? No, I'm not. Hold on. I will for just 1 second, because that looks hilarious, and I want to take a picture in my bedroom. So let's go to photo mode. I gotta get better at doing thumbnails. I completely forgot that this is an option. Alright, let's try. Look straight into the camera for me. There we go. Now photo mode. Hide the HUD. Back out. Do we want to be looking up or down on me? I feel like looking up is a little bit cooler. Plus, that's the whole point of having the flags in the background. So let's take a little screenshot. That could be a thumbnail. Let's escape photo mode, and then let's actually apply the armor, because I'm pretty sure it gives you a weapon. I don't know, I saw them using a new weapon, so I kind of thought it just came with the armor. Oh. Well, I don't know if you can damage anything in your house, but I don't want to, so I'm not going to. Well, I look really cool. I'm going to change to the blue really quickly, and then probably back to standard drip, because you don't get any new abilities. Nothing changes when you're actually wearing the suit, so I'm also going to take the suit off, even though I'm still appearing with the suit. I guess I'll keep it for the rest of the episode, to be fair. I feel like I can't really do an update video without appearing this way, but I do think I like the red slightly better. Huh. Why was I seeing... So I was watching update videos and update trailers, and I was seeing them use a new weapon while wearing this armor. So... is it a reward that comes with the raid boss, or is it already in the weapon assembly line and I just didn't check it out? I was like, oh, it is, but no, I'm just dead broke when it comes to Coralum. Yeah. Dead broke when it comes to Coralum. Let's check all of these. I've never made these before, so they look a little bit unfamiliar to me as well. So I actually don't see it. Oh, because I'm blind. Alright, so... new weapons as well. Screw it. Let's make 2. Let's see what it says really quick. ULTRAKILL collab. An electrically powered revolver capable of firing endlessly. When equipped, PAL sphere throws are replaced with coin toss. Hitting a coin with the marksman revolver causes the bullet to ricochet towards enemies. So that's what I was seeing. That looks really cool. I'm making 2, one for myself and one to share. And then same thing over here. Okay, so there is a new weapon. I feel like I pretty much have to showcase this, right? Can I make it? Oh, I could. It's just going to take forever. Alright, thank you, Salines. I appreciate y'all. And I didn't even check what ammo it's going to use. What kind of ammo? Handgun ammo and shotgun shell. Let's check it out. Is that handgun? Handgun ammo and shotgun shell. And then we'll replace the charge rifle and the grappling. Man, PAL sphere throws, which I should probably grab a couple. I'm a little bit lower than I would like to be. PAL sphere throws are replaced by the coin, and a coin can do ricochets. I'm definitely... What is that noise? Why am I hearing dong, ding? Alright, so I know it sounds silly, but I'd like to get a little bit away from my house because I don't want to damage my house on accident. Is there a rampaging pal here I can fight? There is. Let's see. Alright. Not a lot of damage on this old revolver. But oh no, don't beam me. Stop. Stop, stop, don't beam me. Stop. Stop, don't beam me. Dang, Lord Xeno took a lot of damage. Alright, hold on, dude. I'm trying to do something. Oh, it comes out immediately. Oh, it kind of just gives you the... You don't even really gotta hit it. You just gotta shoot near it, it seems. That's cool. Alright, what about this one? I didn't even read it, though, to be fair. Is that it? You just pow and go? What about this one? Oh, is it an explosive? I'm not paying attention. Is Lord Xeno doing alright? Yeah, look, she's doing fine. Can you detonate the explosive? I gotta read the description of this weapon as well. This one's kinda cool. Do you just ricochet the coin? I think that's how it works. Could you throw it from, like... You can. So you could theoretically throw it from, like, behind covers and then ricochet it for the kill. Huh. This is what I was talking about, guys. This is why I have so many Predator cores. Just having a rampaging pal out here is just nuts. By the way, am I hearing something? I feel like I keep hearing dong, ding, dong. So I'm like, what is that noise? Am I mistaken? Could be wrong. Let's see. OG, please don't kill all those people behind. Thank you. All those pals behind you, excuse me. Wait, am I crazy? I thought I saw some shroomers nearby. I don't see them anymore, though. Alright, let's get back to flying with Lord Xeno. Let me read the other weapon really quick so I know what's going on. A shotgun powered by heat, capable of firing endlessly. I definitely felt like I had to reload in between, but whatever. When equipped, throwing a PAL sphere is replaced by a core eject. Hold to charge and extend its range. Cores hit by shots from the marksman revolver will explode. Huh. Alright. This one you can't hold it. So it's like, yeah, it comes out immediately. But it's saying this one you can hold it. Okay, and it's maximum range now. And if I shoot that, John, and try to hit it with this, What did it say happens? It explodes? Huh. Or did it mean shots hit by this? No, because you're using your shot. Alright, hold on. Alright. Is that worth it though? It's like a pretty difficult mechanic to utilize. And you gotta be a little bit more accurate. This one you could just, it feels like you just shoot anywhere near and it kinda does the rest for you. Maybe when I get legendary versions of them, it will be worth it. But right now, it feels a little bit weak. Obviously, right? When you're using the common version of any gun, it's gonna feel weak. But I think the mechanic is cool. I definitely appreciate the mechanic. So I'm definitely excited to see what other people do with that and where others take it, because I'm not sure what to do with it right away. So I'm excited to see what others do with that and to see if I can get my hands on a legendary schematic, because then if I can, then I'd be willing to try it out a little more, test the waters and see what I could make happen with this weapon. Alright, let's go upstairs. Got everything out of my inventory. It is. Let's go upstairs and pray that this expedition has given us a couple of Hartalis slab fragments, because if not, I'm just going to end this video and have to start a third recording. First one was when I had to take a break to take my dogs out. One dog was fussing, being a troublemaker. Then I would have to take a second break if this wasn't it. I would be like, hold on, be right back. Alright, no, I did. So there are Hartalis Ultra slab fragments. Huh. That's kind of still a failure, to be honest, because I don't want to fight the Ultra version yet. I'm not ready yet. It did say Ultra. I was not paying attention to the rewards. So you can get Bastigor Ryu Ultra slab fragments now, and you can get Bellenwar Liberia Ultra slab fragments now, and Xenolord Ultra slabs. That was not, you were not able to get Ultra slab fragments in the past. Alright. I guess for the sake of this video, I will make sure we get at least one rated. So let's put one aside so that we can still make a little tablet, and then screw it, we'll try it out for sure. That kind of, it's a little bit annoying. That makes it difficult for me to store my slab fragments now that there's going to be slab fragments for a bunch of other raid bosses. I kind of liked it that the only way you could get it was by defeating the raid boss. I kind of didn't mind the slab being, the Ultra slab being locked behind the raid boss pal. But to each their own. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Doing a quick little breeding stop. It's all part of the grind. Takes forever, but I need 30 Neptiliuses fully condensed, so that's like over 3,000. I think that's over 3,500 Neptiliuses to get that many fully condensed. Alright, let's put them away, I guess, in here. Yikes, this thing does not have a lot of room left in it anyways. And then let's see, these two are going to be busy. Let's try this one. I want to leave those there for the time being. Nice. Let's drop this off. Nope. Stop. Drop this off. Boop. And now let's try to make it really quickly. Jeez. That's not intimidating, I guess. I don't know why I'm getting worried. Ugh. Not intimidating at all. Jeez, man. I guess, you know, let me remind myself, even if I fail, I guess this is to just showcase the new pal, just to be able to see it, even if I'm not able to defeat it. So, I think my other slab fragments are all the way upstairs, so I guess I won't bring this all the way upstairs unless I win and get some more loot. Then it will be appropriate to go all the way back upstairs. So really quickly, let's grab what it takes to build a summoning altar. And I actually am going to go upstairs really quickly because I don't want to fight this thing at nighttime. So I'm actually going to sleep through the night really quickly. Which, of course, my bed is all the way upstairs. So I got to go all the way upstairs. And then really quickly, let's check on the Bastigor. I did just do something else with them pretty recently. So they do all still have a boost on them. But their hunger is missing like 10%, so I'm wondering, should I take them out and refill that 10% to be extra safe, but then lose maybe 20 to 30 seconds on each of their boosts? I don't think that's worth it. I think I should just fight with them the way they are. I don't even know what type it's going to be. I think Hartalis is a dark type from what I've seen. Oh my goodness. So, probably, yeah, hold on. Probably go, alright, hold on, what am I doing here? What am I doing? I'm not being smart at all. There we go. Frostallion. That's all I was trying to say, and I was just at an absolute loss for words. Frostallion is going to be the move. And then, oh my god, Fins for extra damage. I think Frostallion is a pal that changes your attack to ice type. So, let's sleep through the night really quick. I could definitely get used to this drip. I mean, it looks really cool. I just missed my Moonlord head already. I worked so hard for that Moonlord head, and the fact that you don't get to wear a head at all is a little bit of a drawback on this armor. I wouldn't mind wearing just this helmet with another piece of armor, or just this armor with a different helmet. It goes both ways. So, really quickly, let's make sure nobody's unassigned themselves. How's Zypher doing her thing? All the miners, nice. And then they all should have a boost already. I think, screw it, we should just get in there and fight, really. This video is about to be approaching an hour. It just approached 51 minutes if I add the 12 to 13 minute recording from before. So, hold on. Cracking the knuckles. Getting serious. Alright, let us go to other. Building experience still largely the same. Offer Slab. Okay, so this is definitely. Alright, so this is new. This is new for sure. The Ultra Raid boss is extremely powerful. Only a force of fully trained pals stand a chance. Are you sure you wish to proceed? No. So, because that's new, I'm actually going to. Oh, I didn't even grab ammo. I'm going to pull the pals out first, is what I was going to say. That makes it seem like as soon as I click yes, it's going to summon the raid boss, and I won't even have a chance to pull my pals out yet. So, that sounds a little silly. Let me grab some ammo, and then I think this weapon is really strong during this fight. Probably stronger than a charge rifle or a vortex beater? Probably stronger than a vortex beater. I'll switch out halfway through the fight if it becomes a problem. Alright, nice. Now let's hurry up and get to this fight. See, that's why I always include timestamps. I'm constantly zooming around from place to place and always forgetting things. Alright. Let us deploy the Bastigor and then just say screw it and get active. Because they've all got a boost from a Mazarnia burger and recovery meds, so that's pretty freaking helpful if you ask me. Alright. Alright, Frostallion, and then it's off the Slab. Yes. Oh. What? About to summon a powerful fight to you. Your base will serve as a battle raid area. You will move to raid area to summon a powerful boss. There, you can call pals from the pal boss and build items using your bot. Raid area will disappear after the battle ends. Any item, structures, or live. I think I want to fight here. I do want to check out that eventually. That's a new feature. I definitely want to check it out. But, oh, you are not weak to ice. That's not great. I thought you were a dark type. You're water and grass, which is super cool because there kind of is no such thing as a strong grass style in this game right now, which is nice. Oh, they're dead? That's kind of shocking. So it's definitely hitting really hard. I probably should have brought some health grenades or something, but oh, I just lost my whole shield. I should probably be a little bit smarter about evasion, but honestly, if I'm taking its aggro, it's pretty good. I think I would rather be taking its aggro than having the Bastigor take it. I just need to calm down and remember what I've learned from the other raids, because even though I don't have a good matchup here, neither does the Hartalis. But I'm really excited. There's like pretty much no such thing as a strong grass style in this game, and I like grass styles. I love grass as a type in games and in animes and stuff. I feel like it just never gets its love. I feel like grass is always the weakest, and I just love grass. I love use fire attacks to break the barriers. Oh no. Is that barrier not going to go down unless there's fire attack? Oh, you're lying. That was absolutely insane. What just happened? This is ridiculous, by the way. Come on. Come on. I need every last one of you. I'm not leaving without y'all. Recovery base. I'm about to die. Yo! Yo! Did y'all see that? It killed all of my Bastigor in one freaking move. Did y'all see that? Alright. Hold on. I should have a lot of Mammoth's Curry to do the thing, right? That I did, that I learned from the Xenolord raid, I believe. Let me do this for Frostallion, for me. And then they'll lose their Mazarnia boost. What? Did they take this long to recover now? That's new. I hope they don't take this long to recover. And if they do, they better be full health. They used to take like 2 seconds to recover. This is less than optimal. Alright. They also did not used to recover 30 at a time. So hold on. This definitely seems like a change to the PAL pods. Which is why I don't think, can you come and go from the raid area? I don't think you can come and go from the raid area, which is why I didn't want to utilize it in a raid that I was unfamiliar with. But, why does it say, so it says 7 minutes here, but then it says 4 minutes here. What's going on here? I'm so interested because this is obviously new. So it says sand 100% and food bar full. And that's for these guys. Even though it says incapacitated. Does that mean they're going to come out with a full sand and a full food bar? Because if they come out with a full sand and a full food bar, and if they have any boosts on them, it's going to be a problem. Oh, I'm just now noticing. That's new with the update too, isn't it? Generating electricity, that's a new icon. And then planting looks like a new icon. Farming, I think, is called farming rather than grazing now. I could be wrong. Gathering's a new icon. Watering seems to be slightly different. Huh, that's all very interesting. Man, this is a little bit stressful. I think I'm going to be cutting it kind of close on a lot of these guys and gals. I only have 2 to 3 minutes to finish the raid off, but at the same time, I did really good, so I'm not too worried about it. So their food is all fine, and their sand says over 100, even though they're all passed out. Why are these guys going to take 5 minutes? Oh, no, I'm silly. I was like, and these guys are going to take 2.5. Alright, well, I hope this is a change to the PAL pods, And I hope, jeez, man, I hope that fire barrier is down, first of all. Hold on, man. I actually don't need Frostallion at all anymore, now that I know it's not a Dark Pal. Why did I think it was a Dark Pal? Blacksmith in training. I've never seen one of these before. He's gonna run away, isn't he? They always do. Alright, that was a pretty terrible gift. That's fine. I was gonna catch him, but I was like, I've got more important things going on. Man, I really guess I do kind of just have to wait this out, right? And are they gonna pop right out? They better. 158. Alright. So these guys in the back. Okay, y'all got the longest timers for sure. So if we're waiting on y'all, you specifically, we're gonna have like 2 minutes of fighting left, so that's gonna cut it really close. Shoot. Will y'all keep recovering if I go to a different base? I wanna go to a different base to grab my Catris. Or a Wixen? A Wixen. I think you change my attack to fire as well though, don't you? Alright. I think you're gonna have to do, you're level 59, so hopefully you don't die immediately. And then, yeah, you should not be put there. I'm gonna lose you for sure. And then I'm gonna have you over here just in case I need a fire pal to throw out again, because that was really chaotic. Alright, so are you guys just gonna pop out at 100%? Because that would be most optimal if y'all just wake up and are super refreshed. Let's go to that back corner where the Bastigor is going to take longest to recover. Jeez, we're going to be really low on time here. Man, it's grass and water, though, which is really cool, because those kind of cancel each other out. They're, you can't really use fire against, whatchamacallit, grass anymore. And then water is weak to electricity, so I guess grass doesn't protect the water weakness from the electricity strength, but still cool typing. That's all I was getting at. Man, this is brutal. We're going to have like 2 minutes left. Nervous. Alright, let's puff inhaler and sit bev and then get ready to go back and manage the PAL box. Alright, they're starting to say in good condition. What does that mean? Are they going to wake up fine? Or do they wake up starving? Dude, I think they're waking up fine. No way. Is this the new PAL box? Do they just wake up all good? I will take it. Some of them are sleeping. Is that to recover sand? Alright, let's... Oh crap, where's my base? I'm so dumb. 2 minutes? Alright, not the worst. As long as I don't die right away, it should be fine. Oh, dude is just standing postured over me, a little bit sus, but whatever. I wish I knew which PAL changed your attack to an electricity type, because I would have gone for that. That would have caused more effective damage off of the rip. So let's just hope it's enough. Oh man, I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't know, they're getting womped on. I don't even know where it is, to be honest. I can't see anything. I have no idea what's going on. Dang, dude, it is doing so much damage. Use electricity attacks, and then it's going to kill all of them again, isn't it, with that barrier? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. It's going to kill them all again, isn't it, with that barrier? Can I? Bro. Alright. So this is a new raid boss that you're going to need specifically trained pals for. Oh, man. Let's go to the recovery base, see heal the Bastigor. But yeah, that's exciting. I can't even lie. I'm a little bit not disappointed. That's definitely not the correct word. I just worked so hard to get all of the other raid bosses just about defeated that, one new boss that has so much deeper of a grind to it. It's like, oh, they're all dead in the other base. I have to go pick them up. Alright, let's wait for the raid to end. Dang, so you're gonna need electricity pals. Man. I suppose I could just cheese that by making like 5 to 10 really strong fire pals and 5 to 10 really strong electricity pals and only using them when the moment calls for it. But I feel like, again, that's just cheesy. You should probably just go all out and get a bunch of electric and a bunch of fire pals. Man, that is brutal. We got destroyed. It's just so specific too. You pretty much have to train some fire pals. In my thought process, this is what I'm thinking here. I'm not very good at pals, so I'm sure people who are great at pal have kind of already found their way around it and already are gonna know what to do to really easily defeat and farm this raid. There it is. I was like, I just saw 5 where'd 5 go. Yeah, so I think this Ultra is just going to be locked for me for a little bit. Not a lot, because I did get it down to, what, like 300,000 health? So I got its health pretty low, but definitely not close enough. And then that electric barrier, just ridiculous. I can't believe it does an explosion after the barrier. That's just nuts. Man. Just trying to think if I have any other closing thoughts while I'm putting my Bastigor away. A visitor has arrived at this base or a different base. I guess I'll check it out really quick. Where's the visitor? Hey you. Desert Town Ambassador. Okay, hello, you gonna talk to me? Nice. Should probably be reading this out loud. To start, allow me to present this as a token of trust. Present this as a token of our acquaintance. I trust you'll make good use of it. He's kind of cool. I think I might have to capture him, to be honest. Hello? Are these guys going to be really hard to fight? Oh my. Hold on. Hold on. Did I bite off more than I could chew? This is embarrassing. In a recording? You know what? No. No, I'm gonna lock him. Oh wait, I probably killed him. No, I didn't. Not yet. Alright, hold on. Dude, this is chaotic. I just wanted him because he looked kind of cool. This is crazy. I did not expect him to pro. His bodyguards. Can I talk to your agency? Yo! Alright, hit him again. Is he dead? Oh my goodness, dude. Alright. Well, hopefully that was at least entertaining. Visitor has left the base. Sorry, brother. Oh, I just watched one of those expire. That sucks. He meant for us to be friends, and because I'm sick and twisted in the head, I wanted to catch him and put him in my viewing cage. Sorry. Probably pretty inhumane of me. Man, what a grind that's gonna... Dude, is that another Liftmonk effigy? Are you serious? That's insane how many Liftmonk effigies I've missed. I swear I was close to... I always swear, like, surely there's no more out in the open that are really obvious, right? The last Liftmonks I don't have, surely they're... Is that a journal or an egg? Alright, that's an egg. Surely the last couple of Liftmonks I don't have are, like, super hidden, right? I always think that to myself. It's never the case. They're really not. Oh. Alright, I guess. It's not that cool, but it is shiny. They captured you. Nice. Been seeing a lot of lucky pals lately, so I've just been picking them up. Man, so that, on Ultra, that is going to take a... Good breath? That is going to take a slightly specialized form of raid. Give y'all a little sneak peek. Been working on the Blazemut Ryu raid. So I can definitely tag that army in as well, the Neptilius army, but that's what I'm saying is if they, what is that pal's name? I don't even know what the new pal is named, to be honest, but if that new pal puts up the freaking barrier again where you have to do electric damage or you have to do fire damage, it doesn't matter who I have in there, Bastigor or Neptilius, they're going to get hit by that shockwave and get killed immediately, it looks like, which was, that's an interesting mechanic. You know, again, I don't want to go back to the word disappointed, but I don't know. Is that supposed to like inspire creativity? Am I supposed to do like a mad dash back to the PAL box and like put all my pals in the box to make sure they don't get hit? Or am I, maybe I'm, again, like I said, maybe it's supposed to inspire creativity and I'm just not entirely understanding what they're trying to inspire. Trying to think what else. Because right now, the way I'm thinking of it, I'm like, surely the only way to beat this is through specialized army, right? You have to have a half, like, or not, maybe not a half a fire, because that probably wouldn't work out great, but a partially fire. Oh, I missed one. 20, I knew it. Maybe like a mostly electric army, and then just a little bit of fire so that you could break the barrier, or trying to think around this. Oh, what? Who did I pick up? Why? Oh, what? I didn't mean to pick up 30. There you go. I feel like maybe a mostly electric army would be the way to go, but I'm also just thinking like, what's a strong electric POW? What would be good for that? I'm thinking I'm probably gonna be, I think lazy would be the smartest way to go. The Bastigor army did just fine, and then maybe put in like 10 fire pals when the barrier comes out, or maybe just pay attention to when its health is getting low. I need to go back and watch that recording and mark its health. That would be smart, so that I can see exactly when does it, how much health does it need to lose to put up that barrier. I guess I could put all these guys in here. I don't even really need to, do they, right? You know what, I'm actually not going to, because I don't want to waste the boost they have on them, and they'll just recover in the POW box, won't they? And they're not that hungry, they don't need to eat. Yeah, I'll wait. Let's go check and see if the expedition is done really quickly, and I'll make it a super long video if we do end up getting, because I could beat the regular version for sure. The regular version should not be able to kill my Bastigor like that, even with the barrier. But I was thinking maybe the Bastigor for the first half of the raid with some fire pals, and then after we break that barrier, put in the Neptiliuses with some electric pals, and probably 30 and 10 and 30 and 10. So 30 Bastigor and 10, probably Blazemut is what's on my head or on my mind right now. 10 Blazemut, and then 30 Neptiliuses and 10 probably Orsurks. Maybe Azurmane, is that what that's called? Oh man, I hope I'm not butchering that name. I'm gonna feel real silly. Is the expedition done? You can check from the floor down here. Hello, expedition, please show your progress bar. You normally do. Don't make me look like an idiot. Okay, never mind. Apparently you can't check from this floor. I've never done that before. I'm lying. Did I never send an I never sent an expedition. I used the raid army to fight. Oh my goodness, I'm such an idiot. Alright. Anyways, let me finish explaining. Hopefully I didn't butcher that name. But I'll probably use an Azurmane or an Orsurk. Most likely an Orsurk, because if you guys have watched my videos before, or if you saw what's in my party right now, I already have an Orsurk with Diamond Body on it. So I might breed Vampiric onto one, but I also might just make 10 with Diamond Body. And then Blazemut, the same exact thing. I've already got the Blazemut with Diamond Body. and Demon God and Legend. So I might just go with Blazemut as well for the 10 pals. So the fact that you're gonna, so I mean, I guess it won't be that bad of a grind because I've already got the passes. Let me show those off really quickly. So I could just put this on 10 other Blazemuts, and he's already got perfect potential stats as well. And then same thing with Orsurk, perfect potential. I think I fed him as many fruits as I need to. Yeah, him. Oh, what? That's new. That's sick. There's a new graphic. That's really, really cool. Is there a new graphic on anything else? What? That's super cool. Sorry, I got lost for sure. Alright. So I've already got the Orsurk and the Blazemut. So I could make 10 of those pals to add on to the raid armies pretty easily. The video is nearing its end. I'm going to end it any second here, but I want to check. Shoot, what was I going to check? I had something in mind. Shoot, I completely blanked. I had something in mind I wanted to check because it's a new feature. I don't know, this recording's getting kind of long anyways. Probably don't need to check whatever it is. Oh, that's what I wanted to check. Because it is an update video, I do want to see... Oh, I pressed build apparently, sorry about that. Enhanced pals. Okay, so this is all still max. Reset still costs gold. Do these still cost the same, I wonder? What? Why did they have plus and minus before? Now they don't. Interesting. And then has capture power changed at all? No. Damn, I finally crossed 200. I told y'all. I've been grinding lift monks and still I find them everywhere. You'd be shocked how many there are. What else? Is there anything else I wanted to check? Palpedia. Didn't catch it, but Hartalis is sick, dude. I hope Hartalis is quick and has a cool partner skill, because I want one. I'm going to have to hatch a Hartalis egg first. Alright, well, that'll definitely have to be the end of this recording. Shoot, let me think one more time. Is there anything else I wanted to check out specifically because of the update itself? Oh shoot, I thought her name was Love7. I put that in all of my videos, now I feel dumb. She didn't correct me though, so it must be her fault too. Is there anything else new that I would like to go over? So, I guess really quickly before I end the video, I'll do a review of everything that I noticed that was new in the update. So I noticed where's infrastructure, foundation. I noticed all the triangular stuff, and I didn't really get to work with it, so I can't put, I can't really give too much of a review. But it looks really cool, and I'm excited to work with it. And I'm happy they're moving forward and giving us more options. So this is really cool, and I'm really excited about this. The paint mode, pretty cool, just not for me. I don't think I'll be painting too much stuff. I think people will be making designs out of this because there were so many different colors. People will probably be building really large walls and then painting super intricate, sophisticated designs. So I'm really happy for that. I'm definitely looking forward to that. The new PAL, sick. I'm a huge fan, and I'm gonna try to get some regular slab fragments so that I can beat a regular one and get the egg and start mass breeding so that I can have one of these guys. A little Hartalis, that would be super cool. So the new PAL is very cool. The new, what is this called? Like graphic? The new graphic on the menu is super, super cool. Is there anything new in here? Sure doesn't feel like it. The new art is pretty cool. I like the new art. Trying to see. The new weapons are pretty cool. I like the new weapons. I would just like to get them in Legendary to see how strong they are, how good they work. And then the new armor. It looks sick, but I would love to keep my Moon Lord head on this body armor. So I think that is everything from the new update, and I'm honestly pretty happy. I like all of it. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is maybe the Hartalis Ultra. Maybe that could use one step back. But then again, I beat it with the almost beat it with a completely incorrect typing matchup, and a trip to the recovery base. So definitely, if I just have maybe even 5 Blazimuts and 5 Orchards, that fight would probably be completely different. So once I finish my Neptilius raid army, then I'll probably make a couple Blazimuts and Orchards really quickly to try to beat it on Ultra, just to get whatever item it drops. But I'll probably try to beat it on regular first. I'll definitely make a recording out of it, and then I'll try to get the eggs that way. But I definitely want whatever cool item is going to drop, because normally you get a cool item from every Ultra drop. So that was my update review. It definitely ended up being a little over an hour for sure. But thank you for anyone who watched. I appreciate y'all sticking around to the end. I hope I was able to showcase something you didn't see, or at least just, provide you guys some entertainment as I'm going through my rendition of the past. This is my first time seeing it and reacting to it. So anyone who watched, thank you. I appreciate you, and I hope I get to see y'all in the next video. Peace out. Have a good one, y'all. GG.